Hi. So I wanted to make this video, and you may already have guessed, it is about hair. So as you can see, I have got a haircut. It's a pretty major haircut. I got cut almost half of my hair. And this is not the first time I am getting such a major haircut. About 4, 5 years ago, I was at this stage in my life where I didn't want to think about my hair anymore. And I used to be a bit of a hair obsessed person, I still am. So I was constantly thinking about what style I should get and how I should tie it, leave it open, plait it, put a bun, all that. And I just didn't want to think of any of that anymore. So I wanted a complete low maintenance haircut. So I went for a pixie, which was even shorter than this. And I had it for almost 4 years. And then I grew it out, and now here it is. I've got cut short again. And the reason I wanted to make this video about hair is that my husband laughs, he says I'm such a hair obsessed person. But how it all began is that when I was a child, something I used to hear very commonly in my family and in other social settings is about how everyone, women, were always losing hair. So my mom, aunt, mom's friends, they were constantly talking about how much hair they were losing, and also how someone else always had really good hair. So it was always like, oh, I'm losing so much hair, and oh, she has such lovely hair. So at a very young age, I started to feel that hair is very important. And if you have good hair and lots of it, you know, your life is made. And if you have less hair or you're losing hair, that's the worst that can happen to you. Worst thing that can happen to you. So I made up my mind, very early in life that when I would be at a particular age, like 30s, 40s, and if I would lose hair, then I would absolutely, you know, get it short, cut. I'm not going to keep it long because I saw many women who didn't have much hair losing hair, but they still kept their hair long, and to me, it just looked kind of pathetic. Because they couldn't imagine themselves as having short hair, and I didn't want to be that person. And when I tell this to my husband now, he laughs at me. But the truth is that I was and I am a very sensitive person, so I really internalized this message about hair. And when I became 15, 16, 17, I got a lot of positive feedback about my hair. I have pretty decent hair. It's medium thickness, it's soft, it's silky, and guys, girls, a lot of people said I had really good hair. So it became a very important part of my own identity. And when I moved here at the age of 25 to the United States, I saw that the hair here, white women, African American women, their hair was very different. So Indian women, from what I have seen, Indian women tend to have really dense hair, and they have a lot of it. There's a lot of volume, many of them, many Indian women. But here, I didn't see that many white or African American women. Now, I would see some women who have really wonderful hair, black women as well as white women. But then I would see some women who had very scanty hair, losing hair, some of them bald. And in the beginning, I thought, wow, that's just very sad. And it was only, I would say, maybe a couple of years or so ago that I really started to broaden my understanding. Hair is just hair. It's, of course, it's an indicator of health. So if you're losing a lot of hair, then clearly there is something a little off with your health. I would say uh, hormones or stress, nutrition. There are so many reasons, and it is an indicator. Like your nails and skin and all that. But everybody, I think, with age starts to lose hair. So I was having a conversation with my sister, and she just mentioned how she was looking at older pictures of hers from 10 years ago. And she said, wow, I had so much hair then. And back then, I was still complaining I was losing hair. And I'm sure 10 years from now, I will look at pictures from today and say, wow, I had a lot of hair, but I'm still complaining now that I'm losing hair. So it's a never ending cycle. And I think with age, maybe we tend to lose hair. I haven't lost a lot of hair, but I know that I certainly don't have as much hair as I did when I was 25, even 30. And I think part of what this means for me is to have a sense of acceptance about it. Hair is one part of my identity, if at all, and it's changing. And to be free of it, to accept it for what it is, and to not make it like the single most defining part of who I am or my life or my happiness. I know it sounds hilarious, but it was kind of true for me, and maybe it's true for many of you also. So I wanted to make this video just to kind of put this out there, and just wanted to get everyone's thoughts on this. So if you have any ideas like this around your hair or any other part of your physical body, then let me know. And I think it's really something we should talk about, and see what that really means to each one of us.